Okay, here on MetalTalk, we're here at the Boston Arms here in Tufnell Park. Gives me great pleasure to be with the heavy metal band Seven Sisters. I'm here with Harry, Steve, Carl and Graham. And you just signed a new record label with Dissonance Productions.
Yes.
What does that mean to you, to be signed to them?
It's a bit bizarre because it means that we've got a proper label and stuff, and somebody's actually going to invest some money in us, which is a bit crazy considering, we're just playing heavy metal. But yeah, it's really exciting. Steve, who's sort of running the show, he's really passionate about it, and he's got like a good roster of bands now. It's kind of like a new sort of neat records thing going on. There's a bit of a community going on with the whole thing. It's really smart.
Yeah.
Is it important to you to be signed to a label that does concentrate that genre of heavy metal, especially a style that you'll play?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's important that whoever's sort of investing the time into this and also money, it means that they get what it's all about, and I think Steve does. It's a very particular genre of a particular style of heavy metal. I think it's got a particular vibe to it. So
yeah, and I think it's only the really big labels really that seem to have different genres of metal bands. I mean, if you've got a roster of like 50 bands, it's going to be a bit more variety. If you've only got 7 or 10, it kind of makes sense if they're all sound relatively similar, so it's more coherent.
Right, and you're making an album. You've already given it a title, The Cauldron And The Cross.
Yep.
It's going to be out in 2018. Has that already been finished, or are you still writing it at the moment?
About halfway through at the minute. We did the drums and the bass last week, and we're starting with the guitars on Monday. So hopefully it should all be recorded in another week or so, and then we're gonna mix it and master it next month once we've got back from the French tour and stuff. So hopefully it should all be done by kind of December time, and then I believe it's sort of scheduled to come out about April next year, I think, is what we've been told. So
Excellent. You just mentioned you're going to France, the French invasion.
Yeah.
That time the Brits sort of struck back at the French. So is this the first time you've done a tour abroad? I know you've done your gig here and there.
I suppose it's the first proper European sort of tour we've done. It's 4 dates, so I guess it's like a mini tour.
Yeah. An excursion.
Well, we've played overseas quite a bit, but it's always been a one-off festival show or something. So it's the first time we played more than one show in the same country in a row. So we're looking forward to it. Not entirely sure what to expect.
There's some pretty suspect names for the venues.
Yeah, we're playing
Deep Inside Club. Not sure what to expect.
Well, enter by the back door.
On the posters as well, they're saying it's like, London Leather Boys come to France. I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know what they reckon they booked. I think they're going to be highly disappointed when we show up.
Probably expecting 7 chicks in leather. So we'll see how it goes.
And Harry, is this the first time you'll be touring in a tour bus as such? Is this the first time you've done
Doing it in Kyle's
Yaris.
Toyota.
Oh yeah, sex on wheels, man.
It's actually the kind of ideal-sized vehicle for a 4-person band, in that we all have leg room and there's just about enough room for all the amps and stuff. So
this will this be like a real test of how you guys get on with each other?
Well, when you mentioned him Javi touring, literally one of the first things he did was get in a car with us and zip around the UK. So I mean, you barely knew us then.
Well, the very first show we did with us was in Germany, where we drove like fucking 10 hours across the whole of Europe to get to Germany.
Played for 40 minutes.
Yeah.
You're inspired by the new wave of British heavy metal sound, and obviously you're young guys. New wave British metal was like 35 years ago now, and you're young guys. You weren't even born then, so. What made you get inspired by that sound in the first place?
It's just a good sound.
Yeah, I think, I suppose a lot of, for me, my dad's responsible for that, just sort of, kind of by proxy, just showing me he was really into thrash metal, and I like to, sort of when I find something, I like to go backwards and look what inspired them, and obviously you look back from sort of Metallica and Megadeth and that, and it's a new wave of British heavy metal, so I kind of found
Satan.
The most obvious ones you could find when you just scratch the surface with that kind of stuff. Yeah, like Blitzkrieg and Diamond Head and all that kind of stuff. And I think when it came to starting the band, it's kind of something that me and Graham both really enjoyed. It's just, I don't know, there's just something about it. It's just like it's melodic.
Just fun to play, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got everything you need really when it comes to heavy metal. I don't know about these guys. I think these guys are just it's not thrash.
Would you say it's the real sound of heavy metal?
I would, yeah. So, it doesn't get more metal than Maiden or Praise Saxon, does it? Like you
Doesn't get more metal than hairy blokes in tight trousers going.
Talking of tight trousers, I think Graham I think you've got a few sort of those spandex trousers in your wardrobe.
As soon as we're done here, I'll probably be getting changed ready for the show. Some relatively sedate black spandex we're going for.
So you're not convinced the rest of the band to follow suit?
I've tried.
Yeah,
They're not as adventurous when it comes to.
Sticking to denim, I reckon.
I think we need to get one of those shirts. Though.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Someone needs to wear a MetalTalk Marks top. That's a really good look.
You had a track, Witch's Eyes, which is released on a British Steel compilation album.
Yeah.
And it's specifically for that release. What did it mean to you to be on that album amongst other bands with a similar style to yours?
Yeah, I think it's a really cool idea. I think it was great when I saw everybody that was going to be on it. You know, guys like Amulet, Witch Hazel, Eliminator, Toledo Steel. These are all guys that we've known for years and that we've played gigs with, all over, up and down the country. And I know me and Graham personally have known Eliminator guys for God knows how long, and the Dark Forest guys as well. So
10 years probably.
Yeah, so it's nice to be on a compilation which really does sort of show the best of this kind of heavy metal going on right now. And there's some other bands that I'd never heard of before, admittedly, that are really cool.
Yeah. And I think it's a good introduction. Like for people who are familiar with the bands and the scene, it's sort of kind of nice to have it all in one place and together. And obviously, if you maybe haven't heard, these kind of bands, it's kind of cool to be able to get a range of different bands without having to buy 10 albums.
Yeah.
Just buy one and see what you like.
Taster, yeah.
Have you got an acronym, like we've got the new wave of British heavy metal, you're the new guys, new wave, have you got a specific acronym for this style of metal?
Just stick another N on it. And,
New wave, I don't know, I suppose some people like to call it the new wave of traditional heavy metal. I just like to say it's heavy metal. That's just what it is.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Good. You recently did a gig, actually it was a British Steel album launch, and headlined by Steve Grimmett.
Yep.
Grim Reaper, and obviously he lost a leg recently and he's back on stage.
Yeah.
How much of an inspiration is he to you?
I mean,
pretty big. I mean, I used to listen to the first 2 Grim Reaper albums a hell of a lot when I was getting into this kind of music. I think I'm probably a bigger fan of them as a band with probably the rest of the guys. But it's totally inspiring to see what he's doing so soon after what happened to him. Still, voice sounds absolutely great. He's got a great band, putting a good show. So sort of massive inspiration in terms of just doing whatever it takes to get on stage and play.
After going through what he's been through, especially.
I say he's been doing it a long time, 30 odd years.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he's made millions out of what he's been doing. So, can you see yourself still doing this in 30 years' time?
I don't see any reason why we wouldn't be.
I think we like to think that we can keep it going as long as.
Go to Brofest 35. Us and Amulet and Toledo Steel, fat bald old men.
So the Metal Brew Festival could be the size of Wacken in 30 years' time.
You might need to move it from Barnet Road.
And the name Seven Sisters, I'm sure you've been asked before.
Every interview.
Who wants to take this? I've done it
enough times. Yeah, you guys can explain it.
Go for it. What do you want to know?
Tell us more about the name. It's a cool sounding name, but I'm sure people in France have been none the wiser, but people in London think.
Yeah, so it's funny actually because the name came about just when it was pretty much just these guys, sort of floating ideas about really, but. So originally what came from the front of a tube train?
Literally, and saw it on the front of a train and thought, that'll be a bang.
But these think we self cock Fosters.
But then the good thing about it is that there's a whole load of lots of mythology around the Seven Sisters and stuff like that, and that was kind of worked into the first album and stuff. So
yeah, absolutely.
So we tell people we're into is it astronomy or astrology?
Stars.
Tell people
That's a very dead Dennis bad news answer.
But we're just a bunch of drunk pricks who saw it on the train and thought it sounded good, basically, is the honest answer.
Well, Def Leppard, when they first started, why Def Leppard, but it worked for them, so why not?
Exactly. So. But it's worked out fine so far. So.
And what's your ambitions for the future?
Well, just finishing off the album, get that released. Hopefully people might buy it and like it. That's always nice. And then we're not really planning too far beyond that. But yeah, hopefully more touring once it's out. Hopefully maybe do some festivals in the summer. More European stuff.
Yeah,
we kind of got a taste of that now.
At the moment, everything's kind of just been focusing on the album and getting that recorded. So, I mean, we literally have nothing booked for 2018 at the moment, but there's been lots sort of bubbling in the pipeline, so all of a sudden we could end up with quite a lot. I think the plan is just to tour as much as we can and just get on the road and just see
What would be your ideal dream bill? Who would you like, what's the band you'd most like to support at the most?
Right now, I mean, I don't know. I mean, personally, I think, the obvious one would be, it'd be great to go on tour with Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
They always have shit support bands.
They really do as well.
I think as a Maiden fan, if not us, it would be nice to see an actual heavy metal band.
Yeah.
Rather than, their kids.
I would love to go on tour with Saxon.
Yeah.
That'd be incredible. Just someone like a new British heavy metal band that's still going and pretty successful, doing a good arena tour, or not arena tour, but big venue tour.
Yeah, great, yeah.
Play with King Diamond, maybe Blind Guardian.
That'd be incredible. Blind Guardian, yeah. There's loads of bands about that I'd love to play with.
Yeah.
We'll play with anybody. We're cheap horses.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, dreams do come true, and you're going in the right direction. Seven Sisters, I look forward to the album next year, The Cauldron And The Cross. And I believe your debut album's still available. I know it sold out very quick, your debut album.
Got a few copies left. I think you can only buy it off us at gigs at this stage. There's maybe 20 copies left or something.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll repress
CDs
it one day.
only
We'll see. Yeah, vinyl's gone. We've got a few CDs if anybody still needs one. But you can listen to it on Bandcamp for free. So check it out if you haven't already.
Brilliant. All the best for the future. It's been nice talking to you.
Thank you very
Cheers.
much, mate.
Thank you.
See you.